watching it. So,
well, you're connecting to the idea of the word Han.
yeah.
Korean, if you know a little bit of Korean, Han and Chong are the two things fundamentally that connects all Koreans together. And as human beings, you know, and you're feeling the struggle, the empathy, or that struggle that you can do it. So.
But that was my main experience, and I've been looking forward to this for many weeks.
Thank you for having us.
All right, so who wants to start with the questions? Okay, yes.
I was wondering about one of the things in the documentary. It said that you gave ownership of the art to your son, Grandmaster Lee, and I was wondering the difference between the ownership of the art and being a grandmaster of the art, and what does being an owner of the art really entail?
Martial art, first we know what is martial art. Martial art is you are the artist. Martial is what? Is country law and the military. We are following way of military mentality. So we are the warrior form, right? So this one is built on their identity, each art, not style. Style is each art, under each art, they have many different styles. As you learn from Master Fairborn, but he is skilled teaching you, but you learn, but you teaching your student, and you way. But it's under his name, what is top of there? Your art name. That is like a country name. These are soldiers, how they die for country, because they have a loyalty, right? Yes. You teaching to your student, you must learn philosophy of art. As like a martial military art, we are follow to how much he give loyalty to my country, how much he give to my love to my parents, obey, and how much is respect my instructor. Those kind of things you learn from your teacher, not its academic school. So those is a martial art we training. But this one is Korea, Japan, China. But China is mostly they call Wushu. Under Wushu name many different style there, because there's a so big land. So it's a south, east, northwest, all different style have. And is Hong Kong, they built a Kung Fu. This even Kung Fu, many different things have. They are totally one under name Wushu. Wushu meaning martial art, martial skill. Korea mostly have Wuye. Wuye meaning martial art. Wusul, martial skill. And so, before developing this Do way of art, we have no name. Just all they learn skill of martial art, military skill. They training for defending themselves, defending their family, defending their country. So all individual country, they have own warrior skill have. Those is traditional way, don't need a name. But Japan occupied to Korea 1910 to 1945, 36 years occupied Korea, and all Korean name dropped their own name, followed to Japanese name, and even they training, study, or school learned by Japanese skill. So, as you know, Korean martial art, the traditional way, don't have a name, just martial art, 무예. And then is Japan occupied Korea, all kids in school, from elementary school, they are learn some skill, military skill, that we call 교련. And they, military, this kid, elementary kid, learn how to using tool with it's a gun movement. And then all the training how to is defending Japan. But it's, we have own language, but we all lost our language to Japan language. So Korean doesn't have, but Japan have teaching to Korean people karate, kendo, judo. This is they teaching. Was before 1945, they don't have HapKiDo. They don't have a jiu-jitsu there. Even in Japan, present time, don't have any jiu-jitsu school. Why? Because they're turning to name judo. And you know HapKiDo, where it came from. This is Morei Ueshiba Sensei, learned to Takeda Shogaku Sensei, is he learned Daitoryu Aiki Jiu-Jitsu. Then Morei Ueshiba Sensei think, this is too tough. I want to teach him to my Japanese women. So he is turning to only utilize opponent's attack. So someone pushing and then using his power using to pull, take down. Those kind of things very much popular in Japan after independent Korea. So Japan have HapKiDo, I think 1948 start from his Morei Ueshiba Sensei. But this person learn is Aiki Jiu-Jitsu. His name changing to HapKiDo. HapKiDo is so popular, people is love that. So much big name in Japan. So every is school go there, then is all is women's training. That's HapKiDo. They don't want to talk punching and kicking. They want to how to using opponent's energy. So those is HapKiDo developing in there. But in Korea, martial art don't have, because even I learned is under Japanese occupied. My training, my master teaching me in the temple, he is hiding from Japanese eye. If I learn is umyangbon, I say, then they put me up to in jail. He cannot say, I'm teaching to my student umyangbon technique. In Silla dynasty, they are is HwaRang warrior training this martial art. They are allowed only Japanese name. So, what is have in Korea? Don't have. So after independence 1945, and this one start is all karate practitioner, karate to master, turning to name is Gongsudo, turning to name Dangsudo. That meaning is Korean pronounced in Japanese letter. Karate empty hand, and Gongsu, our Korean pronounced is Gongsu in karate. Same thing. But in America, and they are Gongsudo, Dangsudo, and karate to all different, they think. But that is all same. We cannot say is karate, Gongsudo is Korean martial art. Dangsudo Korean martial art. That is wrong. So, but you hearing, you don't know what is Gongsudo, karate, Dangsudo, all name looks like different, right? But it's all one Chinese character that ask Korean people, ask Japanese people, you try leave that, then Japanese people, karate. And this one is Korean people, Gongsu, Dangsu. The same thing. So, in Korea, 1950, before 1960, and one general name is Hongi Choi. This general turning to name changing, called Taekwondo. So all is karate and Dangsudo, Gongsudo, all is under one name is Taekwondo. They unite unification. That's why it's 1966 and President Park in Korean president asked me to unification martial art because we have a unification sports. Taekwondo is a sports. Taekwondo we cannot say martial art. That's why all out there Taekwondo master or instructors, they copy of name, none of ownership martial art name. No ownership martial art name is what? What is it having out there? No ownership. Karate have owner? No. And Kung Fu have owner? And Taekwondo have owner? HapKiDo have owner? No, you say now is Grandmaster Chi is you guys dojunim, but he's not dojunim because Grandmaster Choi not pathway to generating to second dojunim, meaning is only one. First founder is appointed to next leader. But he say himself now doju, jianje. Who give his doju position? Himself. That's why his name changed. Shinmu HapKiDo. Why he doing to Shinmu HapKiDo? I know him very well because I meet him to Korean president asked me to unification all martial art. So I meet him first time him in there. He's not my master. He is not my student. We are his own martial art owner, and then meet first time because he is Korean Unification Martial Art Association. But he put in Shinmu HapKiDo name, he dropped his own position. That's why HapKiDo, anybody can use. You name it out there, all Taekwondo masters, and they put into HapKiDo name. But they cannot put on HwaRangDo name. Why? Because because I know in America have to business is using your name. That's why we need to protection for trademark law. Some people say HwaRangDo is a tradition name. How is it he can using to trade name? You out there Viking. You know Viking is Denmark and Norway. They are is a warrior in ship, sea, and their name is Viking. But some Viking is people made a trade name. Nobody can use those is specialty in their business territory. So I know that's why I do name is pro. This you recording today, and you are is a witness. You can say is out there. This HwaRangDo Grandmaster say this sure. I know somebody is point to me, not good mouse, but I'm not. I give love. I'm just truth talking to you guys. Need to know what is the story about to this all beautiful martial art. Of course, HapKiDo is a beautiful martial art, and your karate is a beautiful martial art. All is a beautiful martial art, but who is the teacher and master? He say, would he have a mentality? Would he got it? Any behind the background, any philosophy, or is a truth they have? As you know, out there is I'm here now since 1972, 41 years in here in America. But is Master Chi Hanje coming 1946, and then is one of my friend is In Hyuk Seo coming here is 1974, 74, 76 in the Chi Hanje coming. Korean top head leader all come to America. Korea, no, they don't have anybody there. As one thing, one of is you maybe hear about is a World HapKiDo Federation and Grandmaster Kwangshik Myung. He is across my school, his school there, but he passed away with diabetic. And then is all have this pass away, and then his son little bit holding on, then now sold out to Eagle Taekwondo. Now Taekwondo school. Who remember his name? Pass away, gone. You may hear about his Bong Su-han. He is a great leader of martial art in America, because he was lucky and going to Billy Jack, movie Billy Jack, and the one outside the full moon kick, as I think you guys call it a bakatari.
Crescent kick, sir. Yes, sir.
Those kick and the two people I can kick to your left cheek. American never ever see those kind of kick. So they surprise and the shock. So that is a Bong Su-han is a famous. Everywhere invite him. I have his very friend, close friend. But he is gone. He is World HapKiDo Federation he has. But all his students gone. I don't know where they go. I'm very sad. Why? Because he's any martial art, we are same masters, same way go to training to kid and training to adult, right? So we are all is together, harmony, and making to great martial way teaching to kids, great martial art society developing. That's our responsibility. Don't is a point don't jealous him, don't point to him. I'm today is a master February, he invited me, Fairboss invited me, but I came from is Irvine to here, 70 miles drive up here. Why? I love him because he is a different martial artist, but he is the great martial art expanding messenger. So I come here, I talk to you, which is a Korean martial art, Japanese martial art, what is ownership of martial art, I'm explaining to you. HwaRangDo have name in traditional way, and 2,000 years ago in the Korea, three kingdoms have Silla, Baekje, Goguryeo. But this is Silla dynasty, and they are group of leader called HwaRang. There is a soldier and then follow called HwaRangDo. Japanese called is shogun under their Ryojin. Ryojin is Korean pronounced is Nangin. Nangin meaning same as HwaRangDo. So because mostly those time in Japan, in the island, so they all is a culture learned from is a Silla or Baekje. From. So they are Bushido developing. Bushi meaning is warrior. Bushi, way, Do is a way. Mostly is a Do is a Japanese made, creative. So Judo, HapKiDo, Karate-do, Kendo, this is Japan made. Korea follow their meaning because we are knowing to what is Japanese culture too. So we have is a Judo called Yudo, and Kendo called Gomdo, and what is say? Karate-do called Gongsudo, Dangsudo. That is since 1945, after independence, 45, 48, mostly Japan practitioner and the sixth person made the six Kwan. Kwan meaning one and Kwan, like a Kuksul one and Shodo Kwan, or same is house. Meaning is one and Kwan like a house. So Shodo house karate. So they are, and this Korea have 6 different Kwan have. That is their ownership, that Kwan. But after unification under Taekwondo name, no ownership have. Korea creative this name, but this Taekwondo because Olympic game, so you are the player, no degree than me. When you good fighting or every day kick, punch, then you can go champion. Taekwondo, Olympic only using foot, leg. Karate, no Olympic, they use only hand. Mostly karate is Japanese people was very small, short. They are cannot flying kick. They mostly kicking in under sternum size. Kick and punch in hard style they developing from Okinawa Te and Funagoshi made two in Shodokan karate made. But karate is not traditional way come out. they are come from is Okinawa. There they receive name Puroran. So in Korea, those is Taekwondo name, and no more ownership have. You are the owner too, individual all owner, because you are the fighting for gold medal for what? Your country, right? You fight for gold medal for what? Your country, name. When you gold medal and your is American flag going up to first place there, gold medal, that is honor and proud. That's your loyalty, individual person, to that is a sports. So Taekwondo no more is called martial art. That's why all they need a business. So they do now is all using HapKiDo, because they don't know who is owner in HapKiDo, who handling HapKiDo. Nobody control. Is today and this help black here and junior black belt, and this tomorrow she can put in the internet, I'm the 7th dan, I'm the 8th dan grandmaster. What can I learn is HwaRangDo. I have many email too. How old are you? I know you kid is playing, but I'm 12 years old. Oh no. Martial art is reputation is terrible in America. There's a martial art reputation because that is came from movie and Bruce Lee. Of course, we thank you to Bruce Lee because he is make a famous name in martial art in America. Before is 1972, and that is who knows in the HwaRangDo, who knows in Taekwondo, who knows the martial art name. Only when you go to yellow page, karate and judo. That's it. Since 1980, and this beautiful technologies, video, camera, everything shot for your demonstration, my demonstration, their copy, and just sitting down inside his school, he can all teaching different martial art there. That's why come in MMA. Mixed martial art, I never hear is a mixed martial art to true on our way to we are learning. I don't want to do those kind of is garage fighter. You under your master, he is a name under you are great learner. Your face individual is his face. He is a face and he is a martial art name face. That is your loyalty to him, he loyalty to his art. That is a generation. That you have a proud of your patch on here. Why you have a patch? Why you put into HapKiDo name in here? Because your loyalty to HapKiDo. Not you betraying in master. There's I talked with one time, and Master Bong Su-han say, wow, I don't believe, and Korea, he come in here to first dan degree, and then is here coming talking to 8th dan grandmaster. How's your fear? Wow, this is no way. Can you handling that? No, nobody can handle it. Because that's why it's outside the public, in the generic martial art, nobody believe their degree there. Only now we hold the specific martial art is HwaRangDo. We have proud way to, one way to passing down their certificate and testing. What do you have? You have a license? Who give you your license? But HwaRangDo have give a license by the HwaRangDo founder, and HwaRangDo is a direct testing committee. This is proud of that. Why? No more handling yourself, your honor. You is a great is advertising your martial art. But think how sad in tomorrow. As you know, maybe you 15 and your student go out next to your dojang and open another dojang and he put into 16 advertising, then he is putting 8 grandmaster. That's why we need the unification or martial art practitioner, martial art society, and re-cleaning this way of martial way. America, you know, in 1970, many hippie learn martial art. You know what is a hippie? Hippie is like a communist or equal living. Only they waiting to government is money. I came here, so Grandmaster Lee say, Father, you are big mistake. Those time you come to America, those time is no mentality in America. They all is a hippie, crazy. Kick out the people from his living in Venice Beach. They throw rock and then is that owner scare and they run away. Then they go inside their beautiful house, all putting to paneling there. You live here, I live here. But it's a no shower room. 1 month, 2 months, never shower. You know this hair is so. That's why I came to America teaching to what is a poodle. Why you love a poodle? Poodle is you have a combing, make a ribbon here, and all people say, wow, that's a beautiful dog. But you poodle 1 month, 5 months just outside throughout, and all is a free whole body, and all is a black, white feather is all black color. Then who can see that beauty poodle? Nobody can say, right? I teaching basic elementary life, those hippies. Why I this school, my school forced and only 1,000 square foot school. And they come in from Venice Beach, 20, 30 people coming down to my school. They come in small school and come on in. You know that white, they wearing black uniform, not like your beauty. White uniform because not washed and all color is black. How much is smelling from him? No wash body. How much his hair? Hair is all bug is there. That's why I all throughout and jump in the toilet and throughout and come in, drink water and coming out teaching. Those is my first impression in America. I came here, I teaching those kind of people. Those is all group to come in. I tried hard to changing their mentality with my philosophy, but I is not success. Hippie is a hippie. Never can change. Even they don't have a father and mother, they never see and their kid, and there no responsibility any family should. You wonderful parents have. Because your parents have bring to you here and then give to your master for teaching you guys. How nice. You need to loyalty to your parents. You special people. Think out there. Is today $100 have and buys beer and whole drink and nothing give to kid. Some parents have like a hippie kind of people, but At least you are the wonderful parents you have. Because you are long-time practitioner. What I see you is a more, or is a junior black belt. Junior black belt?
Yes, sir.
Great. Your strong loyalty go to where? Huh? Here? Your strong loyalty go to where? You don't know? Nobody know?
Master Forest
Master Fairballs. What? Cool. Yeah, it's true too. Other
Parents.
parents. Okay. And what? Family is a parents. Okay. And what? You learn here true loyalty in your country. If you don't have a country, you're not here. You proud you are the American, right?
Yes.
I can hear you.
Yes, sir.
Right. That is your art teaching you. You are loyalty go to your country. And secondly, you going to your loyalty go to where? Your art. Because I'm practitioner talking about. You going to your art, your loyalty. Only you follow to your master. What is that? That is gangster only do that. Gangster is boss, they are ruler. They are just leader and killer. Your loyalty go to your art. Your respect going to your master. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Right. That is martial art generating past. So that is only one martial art ownership have in out there, because we have a trademark. Nobody can use our HwaRangDo name. Of course, is as you know, ownership. That is a HwaRangDo ownership. I have a founder. My master give a position to. Of course, I have learned from Grandmaster Choi experience, and master is HwaRangDo-san. My son learned from me. He is a grandmaster now. He is a testing in front of over 8th grandmaster. Why? Because we HwaRangDo have until 7th dan need all technique have. So finish 7th dan technique, then he is testing in front of a judge. So that is a true testing, not giveaway testing. So mostly out there, judo. How many technique you have judo? Do you know how many technique they lifetime practice? Judo, we have a Tugisul 18 technique, but it's judo defense and offense and 38 technique plus 100 self-defense. So total around 140 technique. Lifetime they practice. When you go to first dan and the second dan for testing, and you competing with your higher degree, and because they give a certain year period. After your 2 years practice, then you can test. What you test, you try to competing second dan, and 3 times win, then you can pass. Because you know more learn. HapKiDo, you have many. Out there, 2 kind of HapKiDo have. As you see, I'm the one of founder of HapKiDo name, 1961. Because it's 1959 and Jihanje come to Seoul from Daegu rural city, and he opened to Yawara Dojang. He is not HapKiDo Dojang yet. Then is one Kim Moong coming to is this from 1961 coming up, stay with Jihanje Dojang around few months. Then he opened school Shinmugan HapKiDo, and Jihanje changing the name and Sungmugan HapKiDo. I mean, because my master not give permission, as you see, that's why I using is HwaRangDo, HapKiDo, and Proran. In Seoul, capital city, there's 3 school is biggest one have there, but other school is pretty small. Even that Taekwondo school only 3 or 4 school that time, 1961, because after is President Park take over country, and the military is dictatorship there. So is that time is all is very strong is military power there. So as that time is 1965 is President Park say to General Hong Choi ask to unification Taekwondo name. So he put on to Odogan Taekwondo, but he is next name put on changing to 대한 태수도 협회. That meaning Taekwondo and 당수도, 공수도, and 숫자, and then put together around 6 months association made. Then they disappear and they put on to 대한 Korean Taekwondo Association developing. So that is 1965. HwaRangDo is 1960. April 17, I opened first school in the Seoul, Korea. And then the head, first martial art in Korea, modern style. But why now is very small? But this small, we are sada small. I don't like it's thousand out there using our name without any honor. Only I care for my next generation. For them, what I for make money and I give all sale everybody. There's my headquarter email. Every day 100 email come in. How can I get the HwaRangDo certificate? I'm the is a Tangsto certificate app, something like that. So those kind of thing is I don't agree that. So this is a very important ownership need. That is you are the top masters is owner. And you wonderful individual owner have, what can I say? That great. That way go. But if you truly think you are jumping to martial art, martial society, and set up to good owner father. HapKiDo, you can say is a Jihanje Dojuni, because he is highest degree and he is the only one living reason now. Because all is Hong Su-han and Myung Wang-sik and everybody is his student. So he is deserved that. But I don't know how much he handling those things. You was meeting him, right?
Yes, sir.
Did you invite him?
I have a few times. He has not been able to come yet.
Oh, he lives in New Jersey.
Yes, sir.
That's you understand what is ownership?
Yes, sir.
Any need more?
No, sir. I think that was a pretty clear answer.
Yeah, there's a long answer, right?
One of the things that I saw in the documentary you did that was curious to me was why you decided to bring HwaRangDo to the United States. What was the? It seemed to me that with loyalty to country, with the strong foundation you had built in Korea, it was a big step it took a lot of thinking for you to make that step to bring it here. Can you explain to us a little bit about what?
Yeah, that is a good question. I was in Korea and I did the really famous HapKiDo name. My school is a 68 school in Korea. Or is under name is HwaRangDo HapKiDo. So when you see in HapKiDo style, they have a kicking and form, and then add to drawing or joint manipulating that. That is my HwaRangDo style HapKiDo. Another one is 최영술 지한제 style HapKiDo. Two kind of HapKiDo. Two kind of HapKiDo. One is no form, no kicking, no weapon. Those kind of HapKiDo is Grandmaster Choi and Grandmaster Ji style. So that is have a two-way ball. Why? Because I'm is 1960 through 1962. We made is 한국 무술회, meaning is a 국술회 or 국술회 is different than 국술원 you see in America. 한국 무술회 is 국술회. In headquarters I got in Seoul and set it up. That time we meeting is around 5 master meet together and make a tour as 인혁서 and one of the master go to Busan area and then Seoul area, me and my brother and one is Master King and 3 people in Seoul area. So our association is strong built. Every year we have a spending lots of fun for the big demonstration in Changchung Sports Arena there. Every year. Since 1966 and President Park see our demonstration in TV. So he asked, what is that martial art? Then he is a bodyguard, a chief bodyguard, Park Jong-gyu, say, I don't know, sir, find out. That is called Master Ji Han-jae, because he was teaching to those military soldiers for who is take over country. Those is people there, and then Master Ji teaching to bodyguard agents. So President agency is he teaching there, HapKiDo. So and then call Master Ji and what is those style there? That is 국술회 HwaRangDo HapKiDo, and then I know him. He say that. So let me see. So President called me. That time is Master Ji stopped by my school. Then ask my president wanna see you. So we go meet him. Then he say, try to martial art association built on, because Taekwondo I like sports. So under Korean Athletic Union and put it in Taekwondo together. And the martial art here, HapKiDo, Bisul, HwaRangDo, whatever is all out there around 14, 15 different martial arts in our country that time. 1966. So we are putting it together with chairman is put into chief bodyguard and president there, Jong-du Park, and then is other president we talking to Korean CIA and the high position people there, that he put it on there. Then is we have a big unification gathering union there, and one Congress is Chaji Chul. Last with die with President Park and bodyguard, chief bodyguard. That guy is Charlie Church and this guy and handling that. So I do disband to Kuksulhe, 1966. So we unification all this martial art is Korean Martial Art Association. And one other part is Korean HapKiDo Association. So we are unification. Then after that, there's one thing there's no good in the communicate in people. Anybody come in and they say to degree them. I hate to those kind of things. Say degree them. Anybody. That's why I made the name this famous in Korea. I this all throughout. No more. And then since 1968, I never using any HapKiDo name. But this all HapKiDo history they put in my name. And all under that corner down there. But I don't want any honor to HapKiDo. I want to my HwaRangDo to honor to this world. That's why I'm HwaRangDo name with. 1972, some disappointment in Korea because sports in there is unification there under Taekwondo name, and this they go to in the Vietnam War and put it back, and many is growing. But this martial art association is actually pretty slow because those in helpers too much high position. You know what I mean? So hard to myself can handling these guys. They can kill me one shooting gun. I never scare those kind of things, but those happening, that's I think is what I think that time in America. America does the best in the world country. They are really many loyalty people there, because Korean War, American soldier come down for their country, die for their country. No reason, just die for their country. Wow, how nice. It's great honor. I want to go to America teaching those kind of person. So when I come here, first time the approach to military. Green Beret, Navy SEAL team, those kind of peoples. Military soldier. Then all officer I teaching hand-to-hand combat style there. One of my great is a messenger teaching there, and then also all spiriting. From now on, all is there is under people they learn. Still same is my skill learned there. So when they come out, they all teaching American is the mentality. What I think that time is I can call Korea. HwaRangDo is standing in America. Throughout the world, I wanted to import to Korea. Because Korea, after I leaving, Korea all is schools slow down because they have loyalty but they don't have money.